In today's fast-paced business landscape, innovation management is crucial for a company's competitive edge. This presentation analyzes first movers and fast seconds in innovation, exploring how organizations manage market entry timing and resource allocation, using examples like Snapchat and Facebook, while also examining Apple within the MP3 player market. We will illustrate differences in innovation capabilities. Our analysis emphasizes the significance of adaptation and timing for sustained success, comparing the advantages and disadvantages of first movers and fast seconds to provide a comprehensive perspective on innovation strategies. What's a first mover? A first mover is a company that enters a new market first, introducing a novel product or service before competitors. These firms, also known as colonizers, explore new technology and attempt to educate potential users. What are some of the first mover advantages? Some of them are they can establish strong brand recognition and customer loyalty. They can gain access to key resources such as patents, skilled labor, and retail space. They can benefit from economies of scale and learning curve effects, and they can create barriers to entry for later competitors through switching costs and network effects. What are some of the disadvantages first movers face? They can include high costs associated with developing a new market, high risk due to uncertainty about technology, demand, and competition. They may risk making mistakes that later entrants can learn from and avoid, and they face the risk of being displaced by a fast second mover who perfects the concept and scales it up.
Now, what's a fast second? A fast second is a company that enters a new market shortly after the first mover, but before the market fully stabilizes. Fast second movers, often established firms, wait until the dominant design of a product starts to emerge before entering the market. This strategy allows them to bypass the risks of pioneering while still capturing significant market share. Why a fast second is usually better? Because of points like lower risks and costs, better timing, established infrastructure, stronger competitive position. Now we will look at the 3 points when the first mover advantage works. First of all, strong intellectual property. If a fast mover secures patents or other protections that prevent imitation, it can maintain an advantage. Second one is network effects. If early adoption creates a user base that locks in customers, for example, social media, payment systems, first movers can dominate there. Third point, significant learning curve. If production and technology improvements require long experience, taking examples of semiconductors, first movers can benefit from early entry. Now, we'll go through examples of first mover and fast second. Taking example of first mover as Snapchat. It came out with disappearing messages in 2011, then the stories feature in 2013, and then the AR filters in 2015, which is also known as augmented reality filters. Taking example of Facebook as a fast second, it came out with their own stories feature in 2017. Then in 2020, it came out with their own disappearing messages feature. Now, if we look at advantages that Facebook has gained, we see that Facebook's fast following strategy allowed it to capitalize on Snapchat's early innovations like the stories feature. While Snapchat had the first mover advantage, Facebook's vast resources, user base, and ability to replicate and improve these features led to its dominance. Facebook leveraged its existing infrastructure to quickly adopt similar features, gaining an edge in user engagement and overall reach.
The role of resources and market standards, such as financial and technological resources, With second movers, with the strong financial backing, they can outspend first movers on marketing and product refinement.
Brand recognition and distribution. Large platforms like Facebook have built in distribution channels, making it easier to scale a newly adopted feature.
And for establishing a standard, first movers can set user expectations and standards. Snapchat effectively created a benchmark for ephemeral messaging.
And while refining the standard, second movers like Facebook adopt and refine the standard, often reaching a wider user base due to pre existing market dominance.
So, to move on and apply this discussion to another company, let's look to Apple as a fast second in the MP3 players market. So, as a first mover, companies like Diamond Multimedia, which brought us Rio MP3 players, and Creative Labs, which brought Nomad MP3s, pioneered portable MP3 devices in the late 90s. They faced technical challenges and had to educate the market on digital music, though.
Now, if we look Apple as fast second, Apple launched the iPod in 2001, not as the very first device, but as a refined product with superior design, user interface, and seamless integration with iTunes. This key approach allowed Apple to dominate the market that earlier MP3 players had initiated. Now, what we get from this example is that Apple's resources, such as strong brand, design expertise, marketing power, along with the timing, allowed it to become the market standard for portable music players, despite not being the first to the market.
So, for comparing and contrasting first movers with fast second movers, we will first look at the risk versus the reward. First movers take on higher risk but can enjoy monopoly like benefits if successful. Fast seconds face lower risk since the product concept is already validated, but must move quickly before the first mover fully entrenches itself into the market.
Now we look at innovation versus imitation. First movers innovate to create a novel product, whereas second movers often imitate but also iterate, enhancing the original idea to appeal to broader markets.
In conclusion, the discussion on first movers versus fast seconds highlights the complexities of innovation management in a global business context. The frameworks explored reveal the strategic choices companies face regarding market entry and innovation. Our analysis highlights the balance between risk and reward as well as innovation versus imitation, underscoring the significance of resources. First movers gain early advantages while fast seconds leverage their infrastructure and market knowledge to drive innovation. These insights are vital for navigating technology and consumer driven industries. In many cases, being a fast second is often considered a better strategy, especially in industries where technology and consumer preferences evolve rapidly. This approach allows businesses to mitigate risks associated with market uncertainty while leveraging the learnings of the first mover. However, in situations where intellectual property or significant network effects are at play, first movers may solidify their market leadership and acquire advantageous positioning.
Here's a list of our references which we have used for our research. On behalf of our team, we would like to thank you all for joining us for our presentation today.